Hello everyone, and welcome to today's Sunnystream with the amazing mystical animation director. You already know that you get the gist of it.
Hello.
Here, Mystical is animating shot 5 for us all to admire and gaze upon. Wait, is it done?
No, not yet.
Oh, it's just the slight body turning.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, look at how much progress has been made so far. It looks absolutely scrumptious. I could just eat it all up. I assume that it will probably be completed today, so that should be fun. And we can, there's some new cleanup artists that I'm sure would love to take on the task, so that would be quite convenient. So we have some pretty solid objectives today, and we hope you guys enjoy. Apologies for the late start to the stream. It is all my fault. I'm the problem. I'm not the alpha. I'm not the leader. I'm not the one to trust. Hello, Sea Dog. Hi, Deb, of course. Hi, Agua. Hello, Thomas the Train. Hello, Spider Lord. Hello, Alex/Quinn. Hello, Random Girl. Back at it again with the white bands. Hello, Andromeda. Sorry, let me repeat that. Hello, Andromeda. Mises has destroyed me. Mizu 5 has destroyed me. Andromeda. Mizu 5 has destroyed me. Hello, Thomas the Train again. Oh, I mean, okay, hey, Thomas the Train says, Hazel's parents look so good, I just want to hold them and hug them. Oh, I don't think that would be a wise decision, actually. But, yes. You'd probably, this is going to be, like, very gruesome, so trigger warning, but you'd probably, like, get, like, a plant impaling you through, like, the back. It would, like, literally, like, you know what? I'm not even going to describe that. I don't even know what I was thinking about. Okay. Let's just say, don't get a little too close. Bad things might happen. Hazel's parents are certainly dripped out. Oh, I guess we'll have to thank Toestones for that beautiful design. Thomas says it's worth the risk if it means I get to see big people. Yes. How tall is the tallest? Wait. The tallest person in the world is 8 feet 1 inch. That's just below Crescenta. Isn't that weird? It's kind of weird. Can't lie. Whoa. Okay. Oh, hello, John. Are the elemental transformations, I assume you mean like the power forms, like Super Saiyan, or do they just have it naturally? The answer is that the elemental transformations... What do you mean? They're kind of like Super Saiyan, but I don't even know. I would rather not compare, so you guys like have a specific process like imagined, but the magic forms function like that is actually like how they kind of are. Like they are royals are not people. Royals are like a hybrid of a person and an element and what they are. And it gets a little freaky when you think about like the abstract ones, like, you know, the intuition royals. You're telling me that an intuition royal is 50% mortal, like humanoid, and 50% the literal concept of intuition? Like, sounds kind of bonkers, but
Biblically accurate angel.
oh my god, yeah, exactly. But it's like, yeah, that's kind of how it is. So their magic forms are like them tapping into the other side of them. Like when they're right in that middle stage where they're like using their powers and they're like halfway through like their magic forms, that's like their true, like the true way they are. And we're still figuring out the logistics of this, but also that's how we imagine they are born. Okay? And, you know, they decide to settle with more mortal forms, you know, around, like, in general. And, like, that still isn't, like, truly them either. Same with, like, if they go full elemental, like, full magic form, they're just, like, their raw element. That's not fully them either. But, like, when they access it, like, midway, and they look 50-50 element person, that is when they are at their, like, perfect stage. Before Sunnyside, that's like the first thing adolescent royals have to do, is like, you know, they are guided through learning how to, you know, be a little more, like, tap into their mortal, like their humanoid side more, and it's not like anything too complicated. That's why it's like easy to be taught that, like, as a very small infant. Like it's almost like learning how to walk, or I think a better way to describe it is learning how to speak, because it starts like through small words and then you get the hang of it, and by the time you're like 4 or 5, you just speak. It just comes to you. And that's how I imagine like tapping into their humanoid, like current, as you can see, like forms works. But it's like, I feel like something that came with time and through like different influences. I think if we like flash back to like thousands of years ago, royals would just like be in their midway magic forms. Has there ever been a war between kingdoms? If so, how was it solved? There have been menial conflicts between kingdoms, yes. How are the subjects, maids, chauffeurs, chefs treated by their royals? Like objects. Ivy said, are Hazel's parents judgy? Daniel said, about the magic creatures of Kora. There are mermaids or any similar creatures in Kora. Okay, well, if we're like looking at technicalities, yes, there are mermaids. River. Marina. Yes, there are. Someone name a mythical creature. Dragons. Aurora. Unicorns. Crescenta. I don't know. What I'm getting at here is, okay, the real answer to that is like no, there aren't really any like anything like elves or mermaids, but that's kind of the role that the royals play with their different kingdoms, and there are certainly different creatures in Cora, but they are less, conscious, like, and are not really humanoid. The unicorn crescenta thing doesn't make sense, I know. Would that mean river smells like fish? No. Not really. So, Mystical, do you enjoy drawing Hazel's parents?
Let me just look at their designs real quick. I think I wanted to have more fun with Glenn.
That's fair. Why do you say that?
I don't know, I like shoulder pads.
Oh, that's valid. Yeah, so as we speak, I'm also altering the world doc just a tad because there are some issues. I will say that. And some people world of Kora. Some people have found some errors in regards to continuity and the images inside of it, so we have to update that for our beloved crew. This is the crew one, right? Okay, yeah. But we're doing what we're doing and how we can do it. Oh, that's such an outdated picture of River and her parents. I mean, Hazel and her parents. Whatever. Oh my god, no. I have to remake that.
Remake what?
Nothing, I just want, there's like a little picture of Hazel and her parents inside the world doc, and I just realized like the heights don't work, and stuff like that. Also, it's an outdated Hazel design. Hazel's parents are judgy.
He has risen, baby girl.
Welcome, John.
Hi.
Thank you so much for coming. I actually really wanted, I was manifesting someone else coming because like I'm not really looking at the chat. I'm multitasking, so, and you're an amazing
Is something the
entertainer.
matter? Entertainer? I barely know her.
No, oh, that was.
Hello,
that was
John
you
Music.
entertaining.
Me when I come up to the stream and like it's entertaining time and entertains all over the place.
You always do, and we're always glad.
Yeah. Like always, I'm not quite sure how long I'll be able to be here, considering I just plopped something into the air fryer.
Oh, that's so real. I love air fryers.
I am starving. Good grief. I spent like 2.5 hours on stream, which is like the longest I've
Oh,
done in a
Jesus.
while. Yeah. So some of the people in the chat actually were there. Like we got Daniel, we got Clover, we got Dev.
Oh, Deb
Hello
was there?
everyone. Dev was definitely there.
And Daniel and Clover? Guys, that's so cool.
Yeah. Gosh, I've been streaming since like 9 o'clock. I've been running my mouth since 9 o'clock. How do people in public speaking do this?
Couldn't tell you.
Okay, my camera's not on. I accidentally pressed the camera button for a hot second.
Also,
So,
yeah, I mean, on that note, I feel like it's probably harder to stream with a camera. Like, I have a lot of flexibility knowing that no one's looking at me. You know, there have been times where I've
How do you
been
know that?
stretching on the floor and I'm talking to Mystical, like jumping up and down, breaking my back, and y'all don't know. So there's something lovely.
How do you know?
about-
How do you not know I'm not inside your walls as we speak?
Wait, exactly. Like, you could be and you wouldn't know, so why even care?
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. So.
Do y'all peel your chicken nugget? Who peels their chicken nuggets? That's like getting rid of the best part of the
Ew.
nugget.
I'm sorry. Can you leave the stream? Actually, I feel bad.
No, don't actually.
I'm joking.
Don't.
Joking. I'm joking. Everyone has their own.
Who peels their nuggets?
Who said that?
That's like peeling potatoes. You're getting rid of the best part of the thing.
But who said that?
Someone named Tomas.
Oh, sorry, Thomas. Don't leave the stream. We love you. I just got a little bit concerned there.
Concern doesn't begin to describe it.
Wait, let me look at the height difference between Clover and... Yeah, that looks good. Oh my god, it's spot on. Perfect. Wow.
Who peels? You don't peel your potato. You do?
Okay, I mean, the real question is, do y'all peel your apples? That's the real question. That's what.
Huh?
Good job, Mystical.
I used to.
Good job.
Who peels their apples?
So many people peel their apples because they're lame.
That's like the healthiest, legitimately the healthiest part of the fruit.
I know, you guys have to grow up and become healthier.
Good grief. Now I really feel old.
Old? Why does this make you feel
Senile.
old?
Senile, and I'm like, you darn
It's not
kids
like,
peeling this.
it's not like only young people are peeling their apples.
I'm 906. Sorry, 907 years old.
Oop.
I can make fun of everybody. I've been around long enough.
Bro,
You
is a
darn
royal.
kids keeping up peeling your apples and potatoes. What's next? Eating Oreo with soy sauce?
Yeah.
Just stop peeling your fruits. What's next? Surgery on a grape? Chat, do you remember that they did surgery on a
That's so
grape?
funny.
Who remembers
Imagine
that?
peeling your grapes. Guys, who in the chat
Ew.
peels their grapes?
I do not like that image.
I did it for fun. It was.
Oh wait, now I just realized I think I've done that before. Yeah.
Eric Farrick.
Once.
Like, we were doing surgery on grapes before it was a thing.
Yeah.
The Asian was too stunned to speak. Chat, that just gave me an idea.
Oh.
An operatic rendition of some of the characters' themes. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Chat.
That would be beautiful.
There's a instrument that's available out there of an opera singer. I'm not quite sure who it is, but it's from the same developers where I get most of my orchestral stuff. If y'all could convince me to get that and use it for a Sunnyside. Give it a try. Is
Sunnyside,
Ethiopia
but
notorious for opera?
Sunnyside, but every character like speaks in there.
Okay, also guys, if John can keep reading the chat to us if anyone has any questions, please feel free. But I'm just letting everyone know, royal partners, so for example, like Queen Clover is no longer Queen Clover, she's Consort Clover, because only the royal monarch is going to be called King or Queen from now on. Or Queen.
Queen?
Monarch, King, Queen, King, Queen. Yeah, it's just always going to be, if they are a mortal partner, then they will be consort.
I feel like that makes way for some discrimination.
Yeah, that's the point.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, chat, I don't know much about what's going on in the actual like lore behind all this stuff.
Did you miss the lore?
Oh,
dump?
yeah. Did you not come to the lore dump?
Probably not.
Well, we didn't stream it, so.
Do you remember it, Mystical? Do you remember anything from those details? Obviously, don't share it because we're on stream, but
I remember bits and pieces.
yeah.
Still in the depths of my mind.
Let's just say Mystical got the whole lore drop of everything in the show and what will happen, and like the whole deep dive with lots of spoilers.
Lots of spoilers. Nobody say anything. That includes you. Oh shoot, my air fryer. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I shall still be reading the chat, by the way.
Thank you. Is in charge of raising the kids and mortal citizens. Lovely. Let's see. We wrote so much. Is that map outdated? Yes, of course it is. Of course the map is outdated. Okay. Sorry. Just a little. To be fair, we made this like in like a while back, and whoa. Oh!
Oh?
Wait. That is so cool. Map. And no, I'm not showing the map on screen today because I will most definitely forget to bring it back. Oh! Is the map not outdated? Did I just delete a perfectly okay map? I swear that kingdom wasn't there.
Spoiler alert.
Okay, I guess it was. Never mind. Sorry, map. Oh, no, it is outdated! I was right! Okay. Here we go.
John, what are you making? I am just heating up a torikatsu and a couple of corn dogs because the corn dogs were meshed together by the ice and I don't have the brawn to separate them manually, Transformers 1 style. So I guess I just put both in the air fryer.
Beloved air fryer. Can I just say, my family was one of the first to own air fryers before it became a popular thing. I just wanted to say that. That's all I have to say.
We had air fryers before it was cool.
Yeah, exactly. So suck it.
I'd rather not.
Okay, so
I don't.
okay, so Dev said, "What would Glenn's favorite food be?" Radishes, because he probably likes vegetables because, like, in his mind they're alive. Because all Flora Flora was.
Oh,
It's kind of dark.
that's morbid.
Specifically radishes, because radishes, for Flora Kingdom royals, they can like feel radishes, right? Like in this, like and radishes are like really innocent creatures that like eat that, but they whine a lot and they're really annoying. So like they make high pitched noises. So like he would enjoy eating them.
I'm speechless.
I could just imagine them making a salad. It was like, okay, this salad's screaming too much.
It doesn't help that one of my favorites are also radishes. So now you've ruined the concept of radishes for me. Thanks a lot,
You're
people.
welcome. Just imagine the radish like screaming in pain, like shrieking.
Don't actual like plants do that? If you like cut them or you mutilate them, I'm pretty sure there was an article that says grass scream when you cut them.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know if that's true, but
that's something that inspired this too. I feel like we would have a little gag by like them being at a dinner table and like from like River or whoever's at the dinner, whoever is with Hazel, right, who's not from the Flora Kingdom, they just like they're sitting there and everything is normal, and then we just cut to like a shot of Glenn and you just hear the radishes screaming and it's like straight out of a horror movie. Then we just cut back to like
it's
everything
straight
being
out of
fine.
Sausage Party. Sorry, was I not allowed to mention that movie?
Interesting choice. Interesting economy of words. I feel like I'm listening to a story.
No, like the movie Sausage Party.
Yeah,
Oh,
I know. Don't worry, I know the movie, John. I haven't seen it, thankfully.
I should worry.
I know.
The blood of the weak is my lunch. Hey, I'm just the messenger. Someone on chat said that, not me.
I think Hazel eats meat because in her mind it's like veganism because like veganism for her is like only eating the things that like shriek and make like horrifying sounds and are alive.
The other three are like, why aren't you eating your veggies? They scream too much.
No, imagine like her sitting like with like a Fauna Kingdom royal and she's just eating like this carnivore diet, and then the Fauna Kingdom royal is eating like vegetables, and they're both like so annoyed with each other they just can't eat lunch together anymore because they just hear each other's food like screaming.
Is the meat not dead yet upon consumption?
That's true, actually. You just ruined my
I
analogy.
think it's just like knowing.
What did you
I think
say?
it's just like, I don't know. I could just see like, oh man, she's eating an animal. Man, I could have been friends with that animal.
Yeah, exactly. Or well, to be fair, animals in Cora, some of them are like not very sentient, so I feel like those ones can be drank. Like a Water Kingdom royal, you can drink. Not royal. A Water Kingdom creature, like some of them you could probably like drink. So I feel like that would be the one that what is it? The Fauna Kingdom royal would like feel in here. Hi, Nixie Rose.
Who's Nixie? Oh, that Nixie. Never mind. I kind of blacked out. Here's another person saying, I want to eat the art style. This was a topic like the last stream.
Thank you.
Someone says, honestly, I would collect the tears of the veggies and fruits to make a juice. That's not... There are more humane ways to do so.
It's so funny to me. She, like, is it just Hazel can't do anything with vegetables unless it's in another room and someone else is doing it.
Yeah.
He's like, can you make your veggie like juices in the other room?
Yes, please keep that away from me. And then you just hear like muffled screaming, and then she just like puts her headphones on.
It just goes silent. It slowly goes silent.
Oh my god.
Raindrops keep falling on my head. And it's just a montage of the vegetables being mutilated.
Oh. Oh wow.
Oh gosh, let's not do that. I probably shouldn't even sing that song on stream because it's copyrighted. Just a jovial, allegro type of music, and what's happening on screen is just Hazel looking at the vegetables being like screaming for their lives, and it's just, and the music is just like happy-go-lucky, as if that isn't happening. How did we get here? I just mentioned corn dogs, and now we're talking about food. Do you realize how much torture this is for me? Chat.
It's fine.
And now people are so much as saying, I want to eat the art style. Why are we talking about eating?
As they should.
In fairness, the art style is really great.
What is Cora?
Please follow the developers.
Oh, thank you, John.
Does the art style taste like magic? Well, I feel like I'm not the person to answer this. Y'all, does the art style taste like? Does the art style taste like magic?
What would you say, Mystical?
At the moment, it just tastes like hold on, I'm trying to pronounce this. Pompelmo?
What is that?
It's like a type of grapefruit. That's what
Oh.
my sparkling water thing is.
Oh.
Oh.
That's fun. Inspired by a real world nation such culture, whatever. I think that the Kingdom of Stars is inspired by Vietnam. Oh, that's an outdated picture of the Star Kingdom. Let's replace that. Actually.
Oh. My stream has been paused the whole time.
So you've just been getting old chat messages?
No. The chat is updated, but the actual stream is like not playing.
Oh. I hope that's not like a me issue.
No, it's me. Like I had the stream paused. That's like, why are there supposed to be other pictures showing up and over here and over there? It's just like
Oh.
and I didn't realize that my stream was just paused. So
I see what you mean.
oh, this is embarrassing.
There was
Oh, for real? Chat, I don't know if you're fans, but like apparently the new Lin-Manuel Miranda album is out.
He makes albums?
I think he made an original album.
That's really interesting. I want to listen to that.
I'd like to listen to that. Oh gosh, who had a very big Hamilton phase in 2017, and to an extent 2016. Let me see a show of hands. If you have had a huge Hamilton phase in the year 2017 and 2016, show a raise of hands, people.
Let me just drink to that.
Raise a glass to freedom. Someone says,
that.
man, I wish I could see more about the technology of Kora. They have guns, and they will use them. No, that's not. That was brought up in the last stream, right? Like, because they're so specialized, like naturally specialized in all these certain things. Why would they need firearms in in their kingdom. So like, am I right? Am I correct? That's basically what you said, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I
that was a joke.
Actually, I think I just felt like saying eh.
So chat, just for future reference, do not, unless I am talking about my specific field of production.
No, please don't
Anything
feel like that.
I
You
am
said that right. You said that right. Guys.
Because I could say things unhinged or out of context. Like,
yeah.
unless that I am talking about my specific field of production, take everything I say with a grain of salt, because for all you know, I could just be really, really joking or sarcastic. I don't know. That way, for legal reasons, they can't fire me. So
Yes, John, we would never do such a thing. Even if you mention sausage party in a stream.
I am so sorry.
I'm
I told you I'm a bit of a loose cannon. 10 dual commandments. Do they have like dueling in this universe? Like not with guns, but like is there like a ceremony or a ritual that's similar to dueling? Like if I have a problem with you, let's say that
Yes.
I'm a member of this kingdom and I challenge you to a duel. How does that work? I'm curious.
What?
Do they have dueling in Cora?
Or do they just throw hands?
I think throwing hands is a more modern way of going about things, but in the past, dueling likely was a thing.
Intriguing.
I think if the conflict is like specifically of interest and depending on the teacher handling, if it's at Sunnyside, depending on the teacher handling the conflict, they might actually be more enticed to like incite a duel. Specifically, Mr. Topaz, I feel like he would be like, okay, y'all, you know what this means? You guys need to
Let
talk
them
it.
fight.
It seems like you guys need to talk it out, and then we just like cut to like them dueling. 3, 2, 1, go, fight.
I would like to see that.
Arcadia walks in and she's like, "What are you guys doing?" And then Mr. Topaz is like, "Guys, stop. They are having a meaningful they are doing a meaningful exercise that helps them with their psyches." And Miss Arcadia is like, "Then why are they wearing armor?" And he's like, "Oh, it's a symbol of their mental health and how strong they can be." Yeah.
It's culture appreciation. Back off. Topaz, you continue to be my favorite teacher.
Wow.
The warriors of Kora use sci-fi guns or swords. That's
Wow,
not
y'all
for me to
just
answer.
love guns. American perchance, but
They explode and rats start to come out of them and fall from the sky.
No, not the rat talk.
What's with the rat talk? Oh, air fryer's done. I'll be right back. I shall still be responding to stuff in the chat.
What was the question?
I'll still be reading the chat.
Okay. What's the question?
At this point, I don't know. Rat bombs. Oh, did Amethyst's mom ever leave him alone with Topaz, or?
Oh, yeah, certainly. Against her will, probably.
Oh. Sup, kid? We are going to learn how to commit crimes.
Let's see what.
And him up with some other kid to fight.
And then he's like,
For
"I'm
a lesson
teaching
of
you."
Self-defense. Self-defense. Don't use your magic for this. Street smarts.
They have an interesting dynamic. Wait. Kingland versus the Lorax.
I speak for the trees.
I think Kingland would win. What is the Lorax? I forgot. Is he a tree? Or an old
He's
man?
a little. He's just a fuzzball. Oh, there's a question. Is there a mortal main character?
There is a, well, main character. There is a mortal.
Side character?
Yeah, there is a mortal that's definitely really important to the show. Like, there is a. It's a mortal. What did you say, Mystical?
I don't even know if I could consider her like a side character. It's like there'd be like the main characters and then the main like main characters group A. Main
Yeah.
Group B.
Exactly. I mean, well, first of all, I'm not even talking about Althea. Althea technically counts, but there is also someone else who is like, as Mystical said, a protagonist, but for the mortals. It's about perspective. Oh, Stilamity wants to commit arson. Whoa. Hello, Jello. Hello, Jello. Hello. Ow. My dogs. Okay, Google Docs, Google Docs. Let's get back to that. Such outdated images. Tectonic
Cube soda.
Cube soda? The cube soda?
Hello, you guys.
Hello, cube soda.
It's the Sigma chin.
Oh.
Yes, we are drawing King Sigma here.
King Sigma of the Sigma Kingdom. Of the Chad Kingdom.
Hazel, what does your family do again? Please never ask me that again.
Guys, Cube Soda is one of the amazing animators on the team who is doing a phenomenal job animating Shop 14 with Zephyr and Glacier. That's where we focus on, while Crescenta yaps, we focus on Zephyr, who sighs due to the yapping, and then the camera, and like the sigh turns into wind magic, and then the camera pans to Glacier, who his frustration becomes like little icicles that come from him. Can any royal survive a tank shell shoot directly in the chest? Bruh. It depends. Depends. Are you speaking to us, Mystical?
What? Who? Huh?
Oh, never mind.
Hold on, real quick. I think you might have been hearing my sister.
Oh, that's fine. Real. Wow, these are some outdated references. Wow. Oh my god, we can use I was gonna say mystical. Mirror Ball for a reference for the fauna of Kora.
So does fauna have their own unique, like, fauna? Or do they also have, like, some sort of, like, connection with the fauna of other kingdoms?
Yes. The fated question people ask us about flora and fauna. I ask myself this about flora and fauna. Like, every day. It's the one thing that I can never wrap my head around. But
I could see it being like, oh, they have, like, a stronger connection with their own than with other kingdoms.
But then it's always the question of, like, what would a fauna kingdom fauna look like? Like, what is it themed upon?
So fauna from other kingdoms, they have, like, their specific colors.
Yeah.
Like a Star Kingdom cat thing would have, be covered in, like, stars and stuff.
Yeah, and have,
Or,
like similar abilities.
And all that crap.
Yeah.
It'd look regional. While the same type of cat would still, from the Fauna Kingdom, will look, I don't know, maybe a bit more normal. But,
Ooh.
I don't know, perhaps feral? Like, scruffier, or just a normal looking animal.
That makes me think.
More... So, like, also, is it like communication with fauna or controlling?
Both.
Alright, so these animals are also a bit smarter than the other animals from other places. They know how to take an order. Might be easier to command an animal from fauna than an animal from star.
Okay. Yeah, I've always thought, like, oh, would it just be, like, fauna from all the kingdoms, but then I realized that's kind of what the Sorcery Kingdom looks like. Same with Flora. But I imagine Flora and Fauna both have, like, farm-like things, like, not actual farms, but just, like, segments where they tend to flora from other kingdoms or fauna from other kingdoms. Because they can...
I could see they have to learn how to use it first before they can actually use it.
Yeah. Yeah, that checks out. It also helps with the whole, like, green flora paradox. So, John, if you're reading this, how are your corn dogs tasting?
Alright, hold on. Better catch John here. But
What happened?
I don't know, I'm reading the chat. Just chat again. If you have questions, please, and we haven't gotten to them, please, like, repeat them. We won't be, like, searching the comments.
Thank you. We won't be mad at all. It's just, we're not really, like, looking at them because we're both doing stuff.
Oh, how tall are the main four?
This, okay. Let me give a brand new answer again. Or I'll just say the same thing, I don't know. But Crescenta is 8 feet. Sorry, 8'3". Hazel. No, sorry. Crescenta is 8'3". 8'4", 8'3". Hazel is 9 foot. Okay, I'm gonna repeat myself one last time. Crescenta is 8'5", 8'6". Hazel is 9'6", 9'7", somewhere on there. River is 9'3", 9'4". Zephyr is like 9'5". 9'4", 9'5", somewhere there. I'm sticking with that today. Ask me again next stream and see what we can just like track the results and then average them out when it comes to actually determining their heights.
If Cora and Earth were to interact, how do you think it would go? No.
Did you say weed?
We're taking L's. We are taking L's, y'all. Calling it now. If Cora and Earth were to interact, we are taking L's.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
I do not want to be in the presence of a tall human.
No, that would actually be like the end. They would bring weird. Well, also, I don't know if their powers would work here. Oh wait. Okay.
Oh wait, they're still tall, so
Their powers would work, but not in controlling anything that exists here, but only like through manifesting things. Like Hazel cannot grow grass here, but she can make grass come out of her hand, like Kora grass, because they have personal cores. It's kind of like when the Owl House witches go to Earth, because they have the bile sac.
Hey, Mystical, you talk about character you design in short. What is she like after giving suggestions? And will she be known more in the show because I would like to see her?
Oh yeah, Magali, tell us.
So far, I don't know. This is just what I view, my own little headcanons, because, you know, I'm not a writer.
Hello.
Welcome!
Can I just say something really random? I just realized that every time we say the character's name, it must feel a little uncanny for you.
I guess.
It would if it was me, but I just didn't think about that till now. Sorry, continue.
So, Magali, I don't see her having a big role at first. She's just one of those characters that you would see in the background that would make a joke or two. Maybe like a small jab at the newbies, the freshmen. But like as time passes on, she's like, say that they need to sneak around. They go to like one of the older students. They're like, "Oh yeah, I know a girl." And then they find Magali and like, "Wait a minute, you? But you're like Miss Prim and Perfect. You're doing all this stuff like to the
I
T."
feel like what if like Magali just has like a bunch of jade just stowed around all around Sunnyside to make a portal anytime she needs.
Oh, I kind of like that.
Like she just like hides it between like the little desks and lockers and stuff like that.
She had to chip away so much jade, her hands were hurting.
It was worth it for the shortcuts. No more walking to class.
Oh, okay, Abby, I'm not trying to like put you to work or anything, but when you can, I was gonna let you know about this. Could you take a look? It can be like whenever you're free. If you can take a look through the world of Cora, and if you notice any inconsistencies or anything that we've changed the terminology for, anything we have more images, like just if there's anything that we should change about it or add to it, just either you can do it or let me know and I can do it. And I'm just like making sure it's less outdated. Like for example, terms like, you know, the previous name for Malforge, Tainted Potential, I changed that to Malforge. You know, places instead of Mortal Partner, just like writing Consort, stuff like that. I also
I don't think I can get. I don't think I have access to like our images,
I'll
but
send.
like I
Yeah.
could just like, yeah.
When it comes to images, I can do that. Here. Here you go. Okay. Let's see what
Alright,
we're
bye.
saying. What happened?
Oh, I was gonna continue, but like.
Continue.
Alright, or was I? I mentioned that she wouldn't be. This is the issue that I'm having. I'm not sure if I should make her a senior. How many years are there again?
3.
Okay, so. Oh.
So
Okay, that's-
technically, they start as sophomores. They're like the age of sophomores.
Oh, okay. So I was like, oh, maybe I can put her like a year before senior. I was like, oh no, that wouldn't work.
Actually,
She'd be a year above.
Yeah, actually, I just realized age-wise, technically, it's like junior, senior, and like super senior or whatever, like college freshmen. So it's like, but they're just called.
Oh. Amin, are you there?
I can hear you, Mystical.
Are you good? I think he might be AFK.
Let me check the
Yeah,
live stream real quick.
I'm checking it. They're saying that's glitching or that it froze again.
Hello.
You're back.
The
Hello.
live stream.
Is my connection back?
It seems like it.
Is the stream back?
Yeah, I think they're back.
Where did I
Okay.
cut out?
Honestly, I don't remember.
I was just
I
saying
mean-
first year, second year is third years at Sunnyside.
Mm-hmm.
That was my whole point. So a third year is 18 to 19, and she can be either second or third year, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh, did you see the idea I posted in the writers' room?
Not yet, but I shall as soon as possible.
It's a funny thing my friends thought of when I told them about the basic world building concepts.
Ooh, I'm excited to look at it.
It's really silly.
Whoa.
They're asking me to go on.
What happened? Oh, to continue with Magali? Yes, continue, please.
I'll try to be quick about this because
No,
there
don't.
are other questions that we.
No. Yap. You better yap, Mystical.
All right. So with Magali, one thing that I'm not sure about is if she'll continue to be a big part of the characters' lives. But her whole deal is that she's just there to give them an alternative option. Sort of. Like, hey, you guys, I'm here. I'm having fun. Well, I'm here. I think you guys should too. You're looking a bit stressed. Like, she'll, like, deadass. Whoops. She'll.
It's okay,
She
you
will
can say that.
pull.
Can you
deadass
say that?
pluck a gray hair from their hairs.
Zephyr already has gray hairs.
She plucked one from Zephyr and it's like, see, gray. Oh wait, never mind. That's just your normal hair.
I had this idea of a mentor for of 4 older students, being basically the older siblings to the core 4. And I feel like Magali would suit like that role a bit.
Yeah, I think the whole thing with Magali is that, oh, she would really tie in well with like, Crescenta, I think.
Yes.
I think they like match each other's energy.
I feel like together they would be really powerful, like combatively, because like Magali can just like create portals that Crescenta can shoot shurikens through.
Oh yeah. This is true.
Like a little mentor program where like, oh, you kids seem to be needing a bit of help. How about we get you some of the older students to help out? Like a sort of, what was it? Where I'm from, it's like teammate or something.
Oh yeah. Like buddy system.
Yeah, a buddy system.
That would be so cool.
With what we have planned.
Moral citizens.
But Magali, her
kingdoms.
whole thing is having fun and trying to work around the system, finding loopholes. That's her whole thing.
Oh, and it works so well with her power. I love that.
I really want Amethyst to be part of the Mentor 4 as well.
Yeah.
I just like his design.
Oh well. Amethyst unfortunately has been sacrificed into a first year because we need to use his design for background character purposes. So he's in the proof of concept. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Also.
Magali's parents. Oh.
Sorry, one really quick thing. Avi, if there's anything from the kingdoms, the new kingdoms information that you've written, and the big doc that you want to add to the small doc, feel free if it's like super relevant and good. And then, yeah, just let me know if you're gonna do that, before I save it as a PDF. Anyway, sorry, continue.
Okay.
Magali's parents. I do not have names for them yet. But yeah, I don't have names for them yet.
I think when you name them, all I'd say is, think about the concept of loopholes and portals and dimensions, and then names in Spanish, specifically Guatemalan names that are inspired by those concepts or mean those things.
Alright. I think another question was that I've seen about Magali would be her parents. The whole thing with them. So the whole reason why Magali is even making loopholes for herself is because her parents have this high expectation of her. They already have her life planned out. And she wants to keep some semblance of freedom for herself. She may be struggling and overworked, but she's planned. And she encourages other students to be planned too.
I have an idea, but it might be a bit sacrilegious, so correct me if it is. What if we name Magali's parents after Mesoamerican gods?
I wouldn't know. I'm sorry, I wouldn't.
Yeah, I wouldn't know either, but I feel like we probably shouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I actually was just thinking about that because I was doing some research. But yeah, I think not. But thank you for bringing that up. Yeah, I just searched it up. Paxura is what I'm seeing, which means passage or aura, which is interesting. Like it means an ethereal opening. That would be cool for. Wait. Honestly, as far as I'm aware, I think. Oh yes, it's a gender neutral name.
All
So.
right.
Either
I could
or.
probably use that for her father.
Or there's Niara, which is a blend of like Nexus and Aura. That's cool. Dimensa, derived from dimension. Portara, a blend of portal and terra, which is land.
Flora?
Yeah.
I gotta test it on my tongue a bit more, just to see if it rolls off nice.
But have fun with that. It's genuinely a fun process.
Oh my god, I keep stalling when it comes to like parents. I'm trying to make Magali's parents not based on my own, but I keep doing it.
Why not?
So Magali's father, he is authoritarian. He has a set way of doing things. And if it's not the way he likes it or approves of, he'll go out of his way to fix it.
Lord
Like,
drop?
it's not even, no. He's very particular about how things should be. Like, he also has his own systems and stuff. He and his daughter are similar.
Oh.
They have specific ways, they have specific rules for themselves. With his daughter, he never gets angry, he just patronizes her a lot. Like, whenever she's like, oh, Dad, don't you think this would be a cool thing? Or what if I introduce this? And he'll be like, oh, you poor dear. Oh, you are so cute. You don't know a thing about what you're doing. And she'll be like, no, what? Stop that.
Yeah.
Because in his mind, he's still gonna be like in control of things despite not being king anymore.
Oh my god. Interesting.
It's all planned out. He's
That
still
sounds very
has
familiar.
control.
The background. Should I plop that background? Okay, continue.
But her dad just still genuinely loves her. He just thinks he's doing what's good for her.
Aww.
Which is just thinking for her. As for her mother, oh my god, her mother, I had lore for her. She's a weaver.
Ooh.
Like in the Pocket Kingdom, weavers are very valued. They can like just manipulate and like carefully thread jade into their like textiles.
Love that.
And make it like all very nice. And also using like wands to make, cute little purses that have no end. That have no bottom. So with her mom, the thing with like betrothal in the Pocket Kingdom, they have all like whoever wants to like pursue like the royal have to present a creation, their own weaved masterpiece.
Oh, this is so fun.
So, they have like this whole bunch of people, just trying to win his affections. Her mom is a bit on like the older scale. She's an older lady.
Love that.
She presents her thing, but she clearly doesn't want to be there. And he found that intriguing. Because the piece is wonderful, but she doesn't want to be there. They get to know each other. they are cool with each other, though they get into disagreements a lot. Her relationship with Magali is, she's maternal towards her, but she's also tough on her, teaching her the value of work, preparing, doing things by hand,
Oh, I love that.
and listening to her parents.
Is it pronounced Magali or Magali?
Magali. I'm trying to pronounce it every way I can. Magali.
Can we drop the lore
Magali?
on Magali's name in relation to you?
It's my middle name, y'all.
Yeah. Which was not on purpose.
Not on purpose.
Are you sure about that?
No, because I was the one who named her. And then, like, it was even before, like, all of this. It was just, like, she was just in an inventory of, like, royals that would exist. And she was the pocket royal from Guatemala. And then, I think I mentioned that to Mystical, and Mystical was like, wait, my middle name is Magali, and I'm from Guatemala. And I was like, oh, what?
Yeah, I think I was asking for like, oh, what other characters are there? So I was like Guatemala. I was like, oh, hey, look, I'm Guatemalan. Oh, cool.
Is it
My
a
name is
common name in
Magali.
Guatemala?
My name is Magali.
Oh, yeah. What did you say, John?
Is it a common name in Guatemala?
Not really, no.
I
I
was-
just really liked it.
Yeah, personally, I was specifically searching for something. It means pearl, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was searching for something that, like, meant pearl or something of the sort. I believe because of, like, the whole, like, where the Pocket Kingdom would potentially derive power from, but also, like, just, like, I feel like pearls are very interdimensional looking, so, yeah.
Pearls sit inside their own pocket.
Yeah, that's a better way of putting it.
So far, that's what I have, y'all, for Magali.
Absolutely love it.
Just her finding loopholes and encouraging the four to make their own loopholes because they will need it one day.
She makes the world her oyster.
Oh my
She makes
god.
the world her oyster.
Does anyone ever say that to you, Mystical?
No.
They should. Okay, well, I think I've got all the images I'm putting in there, by the way.
Alright. Other questions now.
Yeah, guys, if we didn't answer your question, ask now. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Also, Cube Soda, feel free to join us here if you'd like to. When royals go element mode, does their clothing change? Depending on how much element mode they go. Yeah, it does.
I would say it mostly depends on the material the clothing is made from.
Yeah, or if we just feel like giving them a super cool outfit because we can. Honestly, like that's the real answer. What did you say, Mystical?
Sailor Moon up in here.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I see. Will there be
Moon Prism Power!
What did you say? What did you say, Abby?
Moon Prism Power!
Alright, someone asked, will there be unique plants and stuff? Yep, there are unique plants in every kingdom. they all have their own funky little look.
Exactly.
Oh, and where did you get your art style?
So, the Sunnyside art style is heavily inspired by the style of, general Western animation. I think if I were to describe the art style, I would say it's a hybrid of the Owl House and She-Ra. That checks out, right? I think it does. But,
That checks out. Yeah.
yeah, the initial art style was very much more leaning towards Cal Arts, looking like Steven Universe, Star vs. Owl House vibes. And then that was like mostly from like me and like the stuff that I would put out there and draw. And then when Miss Fortune, who is like a legend, who was I guess like the first ever art director on the project, came in and like did the finalization of all the designs and the first ever renditions of the turnarounds. The style got a really cool edge to it that has like never really left, which is like the more anatomical She-Ra looking aspects. And now the art style has like its own character. Granted, like it's definitely something you can compare to like other art styles like those shows I mentioned, but still, yeah. And I'm sure it was convenient for Mystical because if I'm not mistaken, your art style also has elements of that, or you've dabbled in those art styles.
Yeah, I've dabbled in like Owl House
Yeah.
and other designs.
The oot hoot. The oot hoot show. Excuse me. Yes, my favorite Disney series, the oot hoot.
The oot oot.
The oot hoot.
The oot hoot and the ribbit ribbit.
What would happen if Avatar: The Last Airbender characters met the Sunnyside cast?
Oh, I think they just would not get along. I don't know.
I feel like Azula would get along with them.
Oh, Azula would actually get along with them. Yes, I feel like Aang. Oh, oh wow. That would not end well. No.
Aang would just like smile and nod.
Yeah, I think the Avatar: The Last Airbender characters would be scared, honestly.
Zuko, not so much.
Well,
Yeah.
Katara would just be angry. Like, Katara would be pissed off at, like, almost every Sunnyside character.
Yeah. Maybe not Hazel. Okay. Abby, are you planning on doing anything to the dock? Or should I just fix it up and save it?
Not right. I need to get it to my laptop, which is currently charging right now.
Okay, let me know when.
Hmm.
Take your time. But
It
yeah.
is currently like 12:10 for me, so.
Oh, it's okay. Is it I can do it if you want.
Somebody says in the chat, Donut Cow Studios. Hello, I'm a new indie creator and I'm truly inspired by your work. I'm working on a fantasy series of my own called Fate, and I was wondering if you had any advice. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to your work. Be kind to your hands. And be kind to the people around you who may or may not be working on this with you. But like, be kind to yourself, because as artists, we tend to be hard on ourselves, especially if we're creating something completely original or like something that's ours. That would be my advice. What about everybody else's? I feel like that's an important question.
That was
Heavy
really
on the
good.
hands.
That was really good advice, by the way, John. I love that. That was beautiful. Continue, Mystical.
Very heavy on be kind to your hands. Do not overwork yourself. Take the breaks necessary. And if you feel like you are burnt out, take a break. It's fine.
Yeah.
Getting the chance to breathe is very good for not only yourself but also for your project.
Yeah.
Give you time to think, and hell, you might find something new to add or something you can change to just make it better.
On that note of taking breaks, um, I would say, like, if you are very prone to burning out and not taking breaks and overworking yourself, and you plan to work in a team setting, and, you know, that will translate to the team, and it's like a burnout domino effect. And you will inevitably set those same expectations for the people around you. So don't do either. Do not set those expectations for yourself or for the people around you. And be mindful. Okay. I feel like I answer questions like this in every stream. So for more in-depth, different variations of this answer that touch upon more, you can watch the other ones if you're interested. Like, I'm gonna just say some new stuff this time though, or like approach it with a different take. But when it comes to, okay, be self-aware, be mindful of where you are at and what your project is. The more self-aware you are, the more you know yourself as a project, as an artist, the easier it will be to recruit like-minded people, to promote the show, to, align yourself with like-minded creators, and all in all, set realistic expectations and goals that can be achieved through consistent efforts. Like, for example, if it is a passion project of volunteers, it is not realistic or even honestly appropriate to set the same goals you would for a project that is, funded and where everyone is like working and paid. 'Cause even things like, in productions like that, there are often deadlines set. And, it's fair because, most of the time people can gauge, like, dates and stuff. But also because, everyone's being paid and they are like, working and earning from completing it by a certain deadline. But if it is a passion project, you should not set strict deadlines at all. That's what I would say. And also, do not expect it to be finished at a certain point. But at the same time, that doesn't mean that just like... Okay, me and Sunny, assistant director, had a discussion about this too. Like, at the same time, it doesn't mean that like, if you kindly ask that someone help with a certain assignment or something, and they just never even communicate or say anything, that you should just let them do that. It's more so about like, okay, just everyone should express the fact that they are happy to be on the project and passionate, and when you commit to a project, you are committing to it. Like, if it is a passion project, yes, there should not be super strict deadlines, or you shouldn't be, sorry. There shouldn't be super strict deadlines, and there should just generally be a more easygoing atmosphere. However, it is still something that people said, like, by being a part of the project, you are expressing that you can commit to it and communicate if you are or are not able to wait, brain fart.
I
Yeah.
have a confession to make to the chat.
Yes.
I don't intend for this to get like super like deep and serious, but I feel like it's worth mentioning because it's been a lot on my mind right now. And this is me being vulnerable, right? This is me being vulnerable on stream, whatever these kids say nowadays. So when I really say be kind to yourself and like be kind to your hands and all that stuff, in my context, that's being kind to my ears because um, for a big chunk of like last year, I was on the grind making music and doing a lot of these passion projects, and I would like upload a new remix every week. In hindsight, that's not technically healthy because nowadays, I mean, it's fine now, but I've been introduced to the possibility, not possibility, but the idea of preventable hearing loss. So I've spent
Mm.
all my days from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. working on music, listening to music, not factoring in that there are types of burnouts that you can't recover from. There are types of burnouts that you physically cannot bounce back from if you're not careful. It can apply to hearing, it can apply to your hands, your eyes. So when I say be kind to yourself, I don't just mean like, oh, you're be considerate about your stage in life or your art style if you're improving. That's all true, but most importantly, when it comes to burnout, if it's like creative burnout, that's something you can definitely recover from. But if you lose an actual sense of the body because you put too much effort in something without rest, then that's something you can't return from. And that's kind of scary because we all love what we're doing, right? We all love what we're doing. We're making art, we're doing something fun and passionate with a lot of people. But if we literally lose ourselves because of it, is it worth losing ourselves or like a part of us because we wanted to focus on the grind? That's just my 2 cents. So
Yeah.
please take care of your bodies. Please eat healthy, get plenty of rest. Your passion will shine in due time.
Yes, and please communicate that. If you are feeling burnt out, if you, whatever it is, it's like equally as important to communicate to those around you, especially if it's a collaborative effort that you are feeling that way. And if you do not feel comfortable doing so, then girly, you are in the wrong environment with the wrong people, because they should be rooting for your health at all costs, and that should be the priority before anything to do with the project. So that's like the number one. And if they're not prioritizing your time and your life and your health and whatnot, they need to be gone, and you need to get the heck out of there.
Yeah, I agree. Also, I think one reason why indie animation is so effective, why a lot of us, especially us involved, like we celebrate indie animation and independent project is not because we got something done. Because in a corporate environment, you are commissioned to do something and you have to get it done within a deadline. But with indie animation, we're a lot more flexible. So the real flex is not just the fact that we got something done. It's the fact that we got something done despite um, the other setbacks that don't defy for all of this. That this is all from the heart, from the start, and the fact that we actually got something, all the troubles and the trials that we the creators experience individually, I think that speaks a lot more volume than just a corporate product. Am I the only one who feels that way? Am I the only one who's thought of
Yes,
that, or is it
100%. This is the fun
is
part.
it
This
shared?
is the fun part. This is the bit. This is the Sunnyside.